Spencer Ross with One Step Forward, and I hope you're doing well. Wanted to make a video this morning to talk a little bit about the video that I made last week and something I've been thinking about. So, family member just got out of the hospital, been in the hospital about 5 days, and the day before they went in the hospital, I called them because I'm trying to build relationship with my family members. It's something that I choose to do. Okay? We have excuses in life. We do. Some of them are good. I went on vacation, so I wasn't able to call. I was in the hospital, so I wasn't able to call. I'm at my kid's soccer game, so I'm not able to call. There are good reasons to put the phone down. There are good reasons to take a break. There are good reasons to be in the business meeting. There's good reasons to go to the bank and get a loan. There are good reasons to do many of the things we have in our life. But are we using excuses to get out of the things that we should be doing? If I'm having a disagreement with my brother, am I not going to talk to him for 6 months because I'm having a disagreement on one issue? If we both need to grow and be more mature in our relationship, then we both need to work on that. And that's why I rely on both my brothers to call me out on stuff, because I don't want to just use excuses. Okay, so I'm building relationships with my family because that's what I choose to do. I'm wearing a workout shirt. So last night I went to a party for a couple friends. They've been at the school for a long time, and one's going to become a principal at a school in Colorado, and one's moving to New Hampshire to be a pastor. Awesome. They're great guys. They're good mentors. Their wives are amazing too. I've known them for at least 20 years. So it's kind of fun to think about that. But I went to go have some time with them, to spend time with them, to celebrate what they've done for myself and the school and my friends and the kids that go to the school. They've had a huge impact, a huge positive impact. But it's the impact that they chose to do. They didn't have to put that time into people. They could have just been at work, kept their head down, written whatever they needed to do, and go home. And when someone knocks on their door saying, hey, I'm having a marriage issue, can I talk to you? Hey, I'm having an issue with my kid at home. Hey, I'm having an issue with this kid at the school. They chose to give leadership. They chose to be a mentor. They chose to ask questions about who, what, when, why, how. All right, so they did that, so what? Does it matter? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so one of the guys, Mr. Nandor, made a soccer camp. He chose to spread his love of soccer, his wanting to mentor kids and to bring up more soccer players to a soccer camp. That's something he chose to do. He could have said he didn't have the time. He could have said he didn't have the coaches. He could have said any number of excuses. But he chose to grow. He chose to make a decision. He chose to make the plan. He chose to do something. Yesterday, I did my workout. I haven't done it in about a month just because I went on that trip. I've had other obligations, but I got back to it and it felt good. And I'm tired today. Why am I tired? Because my muscles haven't done it, right? So I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to stay on that schedule. But if I don't try, then I'm never going to be able to do it. I have to put in the effort. I have to plan when I'm going to do it. All right. So Saturday, I could do something else, or I could do my workout. Well, I haven't done my workout for a month. I need to get back on that so I don't lose what I've gained. So this morning, I did my warm up because for me, it takes me a little bit longer to warm up than some people. Some people can warm up really fast. Well, I walk a mile. So I walked my mile, I came home, I made breakfast, and I'm still in my workout clothes. Okay, that's what I needed to do because that's what works for me. We talk about truth. Your truth is your truth, my truth is my truth. Kind of. If two people have an interaction, what you think happened in the interaction might be what you experienced. And it might be what I experienced. And then it might be what an outsider experienced. Well, if I'm angry at you and you're angry at me, our interaction is going to be clouded by that. And maybe we need a third person to say, hey, you guys seem like you're really angry at each other. Let's talk about that so we can bring harmony and peace. Okay? Yeah, it's kind of cliche to say that, but it might be the truth. Is your truth that you're making excuses for not doing the plan, for not growing, for not being more mature, for not standing up for someone? I don't know. That's something you're going to have to answer. To actually answer. Are you putting aside planning because you don't have time? Okay, cool. So this morning, I woke up an hour later than I wanted to because I was tired because I did my full workout yesterday. That's okay. It's okay to sleep in a little bit if you're tired because you did your full workout. I had a very productive day yesterday. I feel very good about yesterday. So I woke up an hour later. That's okay. Cool. There was a party next door last night. All right. So it was a little bit of a struggle to get to sleep, but I still set my alarm and then I adjusted in the morning because I needed to sleep more. Went and did my pre-workout. I'm not going to work out this morning because I worked out yesterday, but I'm still on my routine of what I wanted to do. Can I adjust it? Yeah, I did. I adjusted it in an hour because I needed to sleep more because of the workout I did yesterday. My feet feel good. I feel good. Made breakfast. Awesome. I'm on schedule. Is it okay to be off schedule? Technically, I'm off schedule an hour. For me, for today, that's not a big deal. But I'm not going to say, I'm off an hour and give up or give an excuse. I worked out my workout yesterday. I haven't done it in a month. And so I'm going to throw all the things I need to do today out the window. I need to make lunches for the week. I need to prep for the week. I need to prep for dinner tonight. Yeah, I was already thinking about dinner Friday. So I got the steak out Saturday morning. Am I using excuses? What am I doing to make myself better? Am I lying to myself? Am I giving myself an out? If I'm at my kid's soccer game, am I putting my phone down at least for half the game to watch my kid? If the meeting can't go on without you, are you mentoring your people to be able to make decisions? Someone will bring up, all right, well, what if the building's burning down? Okay, that's an emergency, but is there a building burning down every kid's game? Let's say there's 12 games a year. There's more if you're in high school baseball. There's probably 2 to 3 games a week. Okay, so for every game during the week, there's a building burning down. Well, what if they're a fire chief? Well, then you, respectfully, need to teach your people to be able to put the fire out without you. If you have to be there for every fire, are you mentoring your people right? Personally, that sounds like an excuse. I've made excuses and they've been poor. I've made excuses and they've been good. I asked Mr. Nandor to help me with my book. It took courage to go ask him because he could have said no. Okay, I was vulnerable. I went up to him, Mr. Nandor, can you do this? And I gave my reason why. He said yes. Awesome. I appreciate that. So now I have work to do to get him what he needs so he can do what I asked him to help me with. So my point is, last week I talked about plans and excuses and making the effort. Okay, are you putting the effort to make the plan? Because it takes effort to plan to make the plan, right? I'm getting off track. What's your excuse? Isn't it a good excuse? All right, cool. Maybe it's not the right time. All right, when is the right time? Who? Me. What? I'm writing a book. All right, do I have a deadline? Or is the book not going to get published? If the book's not going to get published, then I'm just writing a story that no one else is going to see. No one else is going to benefit from. Who, what, when? I want to get the book done next month. Cool. Who, what, when, where? Well, for me, it doesn't really matter because I can do it on my phone. Who, what, when, where, why? I want to help. I want to write a book to help people be better leaders. Okay, what's your why? If you want to become a businessman or a businesswoman, what's your plan? Are you making a plan, or are you making excuses on why you can't make the plan to get it done? Or why you can't execute the plan that you've made? Or why you can't get critique on the plan that you've made? Stop with the excuses. Let's get it done. Let's do it. We can. Hey, we can all do it. Maybe you need to adjust. Maybe you need to ask for help. Who knows? Are you making excuses? I've made a video on You're Amazing. Go be amazing. Go get it done. I love sports analogies. This is the last thing. Kobe Bryant was told that by Michael Jordan, you're good. Not exactly the quote, you're good, but you can never fill the shoes. He was frustrated by that, and he worked hard because he was told, it's a sports thing, right? He was told, you're not good enough. And he went out to prove him wrong. All right. Go prove yourself right that you are who you can be. Or go prove someone wrong who keeps putting you down. All right? There's sports analogies. Yes. What analogy can you use that can motivate you to be the best leader? Spencer Ross with One Step Forward.